I'm so nervous, honestly. Okay. Ohio, my Hannah, Hannah here. Welcome back to my channel. Last week we discussed and kicked off the Let's Talk series with Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zeving. Awesome read. Now moving on to the next section of the Let's Talk series. We did books, and like I mentioned in my welcome back video, I will be reviewing K-pop as well. Are you guys ready for this? So I've been a K-pop fan since like 2017, and the group that got me into K-pop was the one and only EXO. They debuted in 2012. They're one of the top boy groups of like all time, honestly. I'm not gonna go too deep into my journey with EXO. We're just gonna be going over like, the key highlights and just essentially what makes EXO EXO. So I'm just gonna review a little bit of them just so I can get y'all interested in them too. So without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video. A quick Wikipedia search, you can see who EXO is. Now let's just review the Wikipedia page because I'm not about to cram all of these details. So EXO is a South Korean Chinese boy band based in Seoul, formed by SM Entertainment in 2011, and they debuted in 2012 with the track Mama. The group consists of 9 members: Jimin, Suho, Lei, Baekhyun, Chen, Chanyu, Dio, Kai, and Sehun. They are noted for releasing music and performing extensive, spin-offs or subgroups: EXO-K, EXO-M, EXO-CBX, EXO-SC, and Super M. They've been active since 2012, and they're part of SM Entertainment, as you probably already mentioned. So we can see from their faces, this is not organized by age, and of course this also has older members. EXO debuted as 12 members initially, and as you can see, they've been cut down to 9, so that's 3 people gone. You have members who are interested in producing, you have members that are interested in more of like the reality, they do a lot of shows, and you have members who are interested in acting as well. Now, I usually don't like to go over like formal roles within the group, but let's just look over what the members bring to the table when it comes to EXO. So first we have Baekhyun, who is the main vocal. We have Sehun, who is one of the dancers. I mean, all of them are all vocalists. That is something you should keep in mind when it comes to EXO. So Sehun is a dancer. I don't know why all of this is like super weird. Sehun is a dancer and a rapper. We have Chanyu, who is a rapper in the group as well. And of course, again, I mentioned all of them do vocals. We have Kai, who is the main dancer. We have Dio, who is a main vocalist. We have Suho, who is a lead vocalist and also the leader of the group. We have Xiumin, who is a lead dancer, who's also a vocalist and, does a little bit of raps here and there sometimes. We have Lei, who is a main dancer. And we have Chen, who is a main vocalist. Okay, as you can see, there are also a couple of other people within the group who have left the group. Like, we have Tao and we have Luhan. Those two have left the group. We do not talk about the other person. Okay, so they left the group I think around similar times, like 2016ish, and that was just So what makes EXO EXO? For me personally, what makes EXO EXO is just the vocals, the passionate vocals, the artistry, the fact that they hone their craft so much so that you can like visually and just audioly that is not a word that is not a word, but you can visually just like see the improvements every single time. You can hear the changes in their voices, you can hear the harmonies. They just work well together as a group of people. And of course, we cannot forget their personalities. They just mesh so well together. I love the fact that there's inside jokes. I love the fact that they can make fun of themselves. And I just love the fact that they are just plain funny. Okay? Like, I'm not talking slapstick comedy. I'm talking they are genuinely funny people. It's fun to see. Love their personalities a lot. or at least the personalities that they're showing us. Super fun. Now for the huge peaks in their career and just this, essentially just their journey ahead. So, like I mentioned, they debuted with the track Mama, which was just an amazing track on its own. Like, I cannot begin to tell you how important the track Mama is. We get introduced to their entire concepts. We see their powers. That's a whole different section. I'm not even going to go too deep into that. What they bring to the group. That is, like, one of the main points of a debut is to show what every single member brings to the group. You want the rapper to be rapping. You want the vocalist to be singing. And I'm talking singing. You want the dancer to be dancing. That way people can visually see that, okay, this is what this person is for, this is what this person is for, and you just kind of see the cohesion as a group. And Mama did that. Like, cannot get careless, careless, shoot anonymous, anonymous, heartless, heartless, no one to care about me. Beautiful song, okay? Again, let me go back to referencing Wikipedia, because I feel Wikipedia has more of like an organized thought, and I don't need to do the work if it's already done for me, just saying. Whoo. So EXO, pronounced EXO, is a South Korean Chinese boy band based in Seoul, performed in entertainment. Let's skip all of that. The group debuted with 12 members separated into EXO-K, which were mostly, like, they were all Korean members, and EXO-M, which had some Korean members and all the Chinese members. So members, Luan and Tao, departed from the group individually, and of course, legal arguments with SM. Okay. EXO-K and EXO-M performed music in Korean and Mandarin, respectively, until the release of their third EP, Overdose. Can we get a clap for Overdose? Okay, can we get a clap? Should I tell you the funny thing about me getting into EXO is the fact that I didn't even know all their songs. I didn't know Mama existed when I got into EXO. Like, I knew their songs from when I listened to them till recent ones, but I never really looked back. And the fun of, I would say, living right now is the fact that I can listen to music that I never listened to back then, and I'm just like mind blown. Honestly, EXO is mind blowing, and I still cannot get some songs that I'm like, I wish I had listened to these songs, when I got into them, because then I would have been way more into them. So it's just fun rediscovering. I would call it rediscovering EXO, and I probably might do a series called Rediscovering EXO, because they have some good tracks. Okay, Overdose, let's go. Since then, EXO have kind of weird. EXO has exclusively performed as one group through their music, although their music continues to feature multiple languages. Members Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin debuted in the subunit EXO CVX in 2016. Members Sehun and Changyu began promoting as a subunit EXO SC in 2019. What a life, what a life, what a life. All members also maintain individual careers in music, film, and television. Let's go! EXO's first studio album, EXO, released alongside breakthrough single Growl, was received positively by critics and sold over 1 million copies with its repackage, making EXO the first Korean act to do that in 12 years. Can we get a clap for these guys? The group's later works expanded on their early commercial success, with subsequent Korean studio albums combined with their repackages selling over 1 million copies. EXO's sixth studio album, Don't Mess Up My Tempo. EXO, let's go. Their eighth studio album exists. 2023 was a beautiful year simply because of the Exist album. EXO has won numerous awards. I'm not gonna list all of them, but Album of the Year, Artist of the Year, all of that kind of stuff. They have been labeled Nation's Pick by Korea's tourism organization, and by some as the kings of K-pop. You know what? Rightfully so. Kings of K-pop. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna link this Wikipedia page on the bottom for people to get deeper into them, because I feel like this is not the point of my video. I'm not trying to give you a whole background of EXO. I'm gonna say what EXO means to me and what I mean by their huge peaks for me. I'm talking Mama. I'm talking Overdose. I'm talking touch it, baby. Like, I'm like EXO-M and EXO-CBX. Uh, what I just like is that they explore different sides of EXO, and it's just really nice to see. EXO-M, they do the Chinese versions of um, like EXO-K music essentially, and then now they're of course merged right now. And there's some songs that I like just listen to the Korean one, I listen to the Chinese one, I just listen to them back to back because I'm like, oof, oof, the riffs and everything. I'm like, yes, yes. When I got into EXO, I got into three songs consecutively. We got Call Me Baby, we got Power, and we got Monster. That's all I'm gonna say. That is like the perfect trio for you to get a feel of what EXO is, like backstory and all. Super, super fun. And of course, we cannot forget Love Shots. Love Shots was just, it's the love shot. Na, 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 na. And nobody can forget Baekhyun's dancing in Love Shot. Like, that part where he did like, and you know what? Words cannot explain how fun it was to watch that performance. And like I mentioned, all the members embarked on their solo careers. We've got Hyunmin with his solo album, which did amazingly well. Brand new, brand new. With each of them having their own separate style and possibly even connecting their storylines within EXO into their own personal music, which is just beautiful to see. So we have a little bit of hits in their stride. I'm talking lawsuits, forces that just generally keep them apart as a group. We have military that has been going on since like 2019. Kai is finally back from the military, and we can celebrate with his album. I think it's his third solo album. It is his third solo album. But aside from all of these things that are happening, you can clearly tell that EXO is a group. They are united. They are one body. And it is nice to just see that they would always have EXO beside their names. Where are they now? So aside from their solo music careers, like I mentioned, they are doing military service. And once all of them get back, we are fingers crossed hoping for a world tour. Guys, world tour. We're waiting. And we know it's not happening this year, as mentioned by Dio, not happening this year. But you know what? Next year is still open. The last track they released as a group was Cream Soda. That is the Exist album in 2023. Do you know what? It feels like the Exist album came out much later, because I was jamming to that. I am jamming to that till this day. Usually an album comes out and you just forget about it, but then Exist was just not one of those albums. It was so good. You know what? I might even end up like, I have some like recordings from like my thoughts as when Exist album came out, and I feel like I might end up playing some of those clips here. You know what? Let me try to find that, because it is just super interesting. I might end up playing some clips for you guys. You know what? If I have some clips, I would play them probably at the end of this video. And we had their Killing Voice. I feel like the Killing Voice was in 2024, because I feel like that's when I listened to it like back to back. But it probably happened right after Cream Soda, so that's 2023, because I remember their hair colors. And that Killing Voice, it just reconnected me with their music. I got to check out some of their songs through the Killing Voice, because I was like, oh, I don't know this song. I should know this song. And then I go back and listen to those songs, and I'm like, mind blown. Beautiful songs all round. You can check out their solo careers, because right now there's not a lot of group activities. Sure, of course, some of the members come together once in a while. They're hanging out. We have CBX, who are all in the same company. They're hanging out and stuff. As of now, the fandom, the only thing keeping the fandom together as of right now is this singular YouTuber. Yep for Andy. Like, shout out to Yep for Andy, because she was the one who actively was giving us content. She was pulling out content from nowhere, honestly, because we were straggling. We were like, where's the content? Where's the content? Like, we were just begging for content. And yep, for Andy, like, if there is one person who deserves to hang out with EXO for an entire day, it is Yep for Andy. She is the super fan. She is the singular super fan. Let me know if you guys are already fans and I've just been wasting my time just speaking, like preaching to a pastor. And of course, if you're a new fan, if you're someone who never knew about EXO, I'm just begging. I'm not even begging. I'm not begging. You will regret not checking them out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There are friends who have gotten into K-pop and EXO. They're just like, oh, I've known about them all this while. I didn't know they made this like this good of music. It's just really nice to see the harmonies, and they have a lot of clips of their harmonies. I'm asking, check them out. I'm gonna link a bit of the resources in the description below. Some of the resources that I really love to like rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. Gonna link some guides also, because you guys should check out the guides. They're really good. And I feel like I didn't really go over so many things in this video, but check them out, guys. Check them out. This is just brief information, just throwing some stuff out there just to just grab your attention. If they're like, I'm gonna probably I probably put some like the most interesting clips and stuff in this video, and I'm just like trying to grab your attention so that you guys go check them out yourself, because once you check them out it will be fun. It will be really fun. And of course, we love EXO. We love them so much. Like, international fans, we love them so much. Also, if you want to check out, I have a playlist of EXO's music. And I don't know, I feel like I keep on saying and, but thanks guys for watching this video. I'll see you next week. And of course, stay tuned for more content on EXO, because we're gonna be doing my Journey with series, and probably wouldn't kick that off until like a while. I'm gonna keep teasing the Journey with series because I have a lot of fun stories of how I got into EXO and what makes me truly love EXO, their music. Okay, bye guys, and I'll see you next week.
I'm sorry, okay? I don't know. Private party was just that bitch for me. I was like, who am I a private party? I was like, yeah, go bitch. Oh my gosh. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Oh, babe, hold me close. Yeah, Hear Me Out is 100% a comfort song. It's such a nice song. You're just like vibing. You're like, very R&B like and everything. Super nice. Yeah. And by the way, where the hell is GOT7 with songs? Like, I feel like I never hear about GOT7 anymore, which is sad because I really like their music. It's times like this I've just realized that EXO will forever be my number one.